Hello everyone, it's Mr. GOGI again with another English lesson. Today we are going to look at a continuation of previous topic called conjunction. In the previous video we have looked at coordinating conjunction. So coordinating conjunction means we are connecting sentences of the same level and we are combining them to form one complete sentence. So we are talking about two independent clauses and we join them using coordinating conjunction to form one complete sentence. Today we are going to look at subordinating conjunction. Today we are going to look at subordinating conjunction. For subordinating conjunction, we are talking about one independent clause to be combined with another dependent clause. So that is the basic law. That is the basic function of subordinating conjunction. So that's what it means by subordinate, which means to help to elevate the dependent clause so that it is in the same level as the independent clause. Okay? So let's take subordinating conjunction for an example. Now, for coordinating conjunction, we all know that fanboys, okay, all the other conjunctions except for fanboys are all called subordinating conjunctions. Okay, so let's take while as an example. While, the word while, which is used as a subordinating conjunction, we will be using the word while as a subordinating conjunction, and I'll show you how to combine an independent clause with a dependent clause. Okay, so the situation here is that I'll create an independent clause first. Mother is cooking. So an independent clause is a complete sentence that can stand by itself. That's why we call it independent clause. Okay, so a dependent clause, okay, in this situation, a dependent clause can be a complete sentence, but when we add a subordinating conjunction, it becomes a subordinating clause. It becomes a subordinating clause, and together it becomes a dependent clause. I'll show you. Now, when you read this sentence, it is an independent clause. Okay, it is a complete sentence because it has a meaning. Sister is sleeping. So when we write this as a separate sentence, it is an independent clause. But what happens is that when you add the subordinating conjunction while sister is sleeping, if you leave that as it is, it is a dependent clause because it sounds incomplete. It means incomplete. And that's how you form a subordinating clause. So let's say the second sentence here, okay, and the first sentence here. Okay, the first sentence here, mother is cooking, is an independent clause because it has a complete meaning. Whereas the second sentence is a dependent clause because the meaning is incomplete while sister is sleeping. So in order to make them of the same level, we use this conjunction to connect both sentences. So mother is cooking while sister is sleeping. See, that's how you connect the sentences. You connect the sentences of a different level. You create a bridge for them to be connected. So that's how a subordinating conjunction works. It must be connecting an independent clause to a dependent clause. Or you can also say it the other way around. You must connect a dependent clause to an independent clause. So that is the function of subordinating conjunction. Now you can come up with so many different examples and you can create the same situation. You can always come up with an independent clause and you can make it a dependent clause by adding the subordinating conjunction to it. Or you can also create a dependent clause and make it and connect it to the independent clause by using a subordinating conjunction. And that's the lesson